Hi everybody, I know it's been a while. Just wanted to give you an update. It is now September 4th, I believe, 5th maybe. Wednesday we are in North Carolina. The Dorian storm is going on down there in Florida right now, about to hit. So it's looking like it's coming our way, but I think we're just going to get some of the winds and the rain and stuff on Friday. So anyway, I've just been planting my seeds for the fall, and I just wanted to share with you guys where we're at on the garden. It is completely torn out, and yeah, so I'm going to just talk as I show you the pictures, and we'll just kind of keep you updated. So look, isn't that sad? Last time I know I did a video, it was just lush and just full of everything. So I did about mid-August, I did do another round of zucchini, which is coming up here. Zucchini and a couple of little lemon squash back there. And I've planted a lot of calendula in some of these beds, but I just wanted to kind of go through and tell you what I've planted. I took down all my trellises because I'm doing a lot of greens, lettuces, and kale, and some carrots and broccoli and things. But back here I also did another round of my Boston pickling cucumbers, which are coming up really well. So yeah, I think I should get some more of those, another harvest of those before the winter hits. We're in zone 7B, 8A, kind of right on the line there in central North Carolina. But anyway, back here at the back, I've planted 3 different varieties of lettuces. They're coming up, but I know I need to get some shade cloth already. We're looking at some videos to see how to do those, you know, low hoop house things on these boxes. This is my mustard greens. I've got to see about how to do the thinning, what's recommended on those. I'll throw in some zinnias, which are coming up. And then my little purple cabbage over here, you can see it down in there. So, and then the next one over here is going to be spinach. And I forget what I have over here, but I've got my little chart. Just wanted to show you guys my chart because I am going to put little markers on each of the beds. This fall I've decided to just put like one variety in each box, along with maybe some herbs and flowers. So I'm going to just put like one marker in each box. But I have this little chart that I drew up in the winter. It's a design of my going in here. This is the entry, and then each of the boxes is listed, and I have on each one what I've planted. So I can always just go back to this if my markers don't, you know, they seem to fade and stuff. So yeah, so I've got, let's see, Swiss chard, broccoli, spinach, carrots, radish, collards, kale, 3 different onion varieties, and here in the front I'm doing fennel. So that's kind of where we're at. We're expecting a lot of rain tomorrow, so I'm going to water lightly today and just let the rain come, and hopefully not wash all my seeds and stuff away with this big heavy rain we're supposed to get from the storm. So I will keep you guys posted. Thanks for watching. Please give me a thumbs up, and if you like everything I'm doing, I'm going to try and get back to doing more videos, maybe once a week, and hopefully back into the goal being twice a week. So and I want to show you too some of the things I've done with fermenting some of my vegetables from the summer. And I've just frozen all my tomatoes whole or just cut in half. I just threw them in baggies. And my peppers, I did get a lot of peppers late in the season, and that was the last thing we pulled out. So far I'm just kind of, I need to learn how to do the canning. I have all the stuff, I just haven't taken any classes. I feel like I need to take some classes to feel comfortable at it. So If anybody has any tips or a program or a video or something that you would recommend that's really expert. But I feel like I need to go to a place and actually I'm more hands-on to learn. So anyway, thanks for watching. Bye. Hey everybody, I just wanted to also add some important information of something I've learned. This is a journal from my friend Frida. She gave me as a going away gift probably 2 years ago when I last worked at a sales position. This was a nice gift and I finally found a way to use it as a garden journal. So that's what I've been doing. Each of the plants I plant, for instance, let's get one, parsley, and all my seeds I got from Baker Creek. And I go by exactly what they tell me on the back with the planting. But this season for the fall, I planted everything directly into the beds instead of starting them early, you know, like in the garage, for instance, like I did in the spring. So I'm gonna see how that goes, and I'm journaling everything. I'm putting like exactly, for instance, radish and the variety of radish it is, the date I planted the seeds, and as a matter of fact, this was on the 1st, which was Sunday. It's now 3 days later, and they're already popping up when I was just out there watering them. So I'm gonna notate the date that they've actually sprouted. And let's see, according to this, 3 to 6 days. So that's right on schedule. So yeah, so far, isn't that beautiful? I can't wait to try those. Anyway, I just wanted to share with you guys that. So that goes along with my little chart here. And then I can just go back and, you know, just keep track of how everything's doing and when harvest is, how much I get, all that kind of stuff. So also, I wanted to share with you guys that I did clear out all my beds, took all the trellises down, and I added some topsoil to all the beds, and I amended some of the beds with some mushroom compost that I found at Southern States, my little local farm store here, and I just put that in a couple of the beds to see how that amends. And I also put my Osmocote, sprinkled that around in all the dirt, all the soil before I planted everything. I think that's a 6-month time release. And also did a little handfuls of my worm castings in pretty much all the beds. So, you know, everything's just an experiment. So I think every year is an experiment, no matter how much you do it, how expert you seem to become. Every year is different depending on the weather, the rain, all that kind of stuff. Like this year, being our first year, we had a lot of rain. Heavy rains, and also some really, really hot weather that got into the mid-90s and sometimes upper 90s really quickly in June and July specifically. And so a lot of my plants didn't last that long because of that heat. So, you know, we'll see. I think each year will be a little different, but I'm looking forward to all these greens that I haven't even tried half of this stuff before in my life. So if anybody has any tips on how to, you know, any recipes with, like, I have like this Swiss chard. I've never used Swiss chard before, but I'm trying it. Doing spinach. This is a scarlet kale that looks beautiful. My daughter, Melissa, is big on kale, so I think she'll probably give me some good recipes. But and then of course I did my calendula flowers, this variety and this one, throughout a couple of the beds just for some pollinators and some pretty flowers that I can clip and put in vases around the house. So anyway, I think that's about it on the update of the garden. So hopefully I'm going to have some stuff that I can add some recipes as I learn them and videotape some of those, and that's pretty much it. So thanks for joining me today. Please let me know any comments you might have or suggestions. I appreciate anything anybody has to say, and please give me a thumbs up if you like the video, and any suggestions to add to or too much rambling or whatever, just let me know. I appreciate everybody. Thank you so much. God bless. Bye.